Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast for a second time. Who do we have here with us?
We have Madeline Blanchard
and Arian and
and your least favorite host. Okie dokie.
Were you referring to me?
Yes.
Okay. So, last time you were here,
Yep.
What specifically did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about scary stories and like scary stupid things like skinwalkers and like witches.
Well, I have a personal story, and then we'll talk about that other story later.
So do I, actually.
I actually do too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So, I'll just talk about it right now. When I was in a different town, I had this house. We had this staircase that went up, and then it like kind of like went like that.
I've heard this story before.
Okay.
So I was playing Uno with my babysitter,
By himself?
right? No. Yeah, just with the ghosts.
Yeah, with the ghosts.
Yeah.
So I'm playing Uno with the ghosts, my babysitter, my sister, and I look up. I look at that little stair corner. I'm like, I feel something. It is very paranormal, but I look, and then there's like two, almost like, you know when you see something, but it's not actually there, and you know it's not there, but you feel
just
that.
Feel like it's there.
I feel those two red glowing eyes almost.
You really?
I felt it.
Really?
Everyone sees red glowing eyes, and I'm like,
But that's that's
I've seen
important.
full figures, but
That's
I'll give it
important.
yeah, me too.
But that's important to the story though. The red eyes.
Okay.
to- We're special.
Yeah.
I go to my mom because she's working. Because I was like, babysitter, please bring me there. I'm scared. I was petrified because when we first got the house, the landlord was like, "Oh, there was this guy who was like a cowboy fanatic, and he died here." It's just you.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
He died there, and people who like been here before have said, "Oh, nice job, Caroline."
Yep.
Audio problems.
Oh.
Clock it.
Lock it.
Put it in your pocket. But yeah, that's my story. That's my story. I saw ghosts.
And what do you think it was?
I think it was
Like now, let's say you wanted to put like a scientific explanation on it. What do you think it was?
I think it was negative energy.
Okay, I said scientific. Like if we were to like cross out all the paranormal.
I think schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is one of the options.
Creaky pipes, schizophrenia.
Creaky
bipolar.
pipe. Imagine someone needs to make a horror movie where it's just like, oh, you just didn't pay your water bill and it's creaking.
That would be so
No,
fun.
because you know how good a movie would be. Like there's so much haunted stuff. Like the electricity goes up, the water stops working, the water pipes start creaking, the water drips in the middle of the night. All you hear is plop, plop, plop.
It's just
like,
plumbing problems.
Eversource is at your door the next morning. You're
Yeah.
going through like psychosis. Eversource is the next morning. Be like, you owe $800.
Like,
We're not turning nothing back on.
Right. She calls an exorcist and he goes, "You need a plumber."
you need a better account.
There's a demon in my pipes. No, it's rusting.
Yeah.
You need
The
to buy
demon
it.
is low income. Arian, you said you had a scary story that
I
you
want to go to Carolyn because she said she heard like
Oh.
figures, and I feel like
Yeah.
I go for it.
Okay, so when I was a kid, we lived in Suffield, and there was this house that we bought, and it was 1700s farmhouse, so it was old.
Like low
And-
ceilings.
No, it was a farmhouse, so it had like, it was like
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
And we had 48 acres of land and all that, so it was big. It was big.
You farming? Never heard of it. I don't know.
Oh my god! With like a pitchfork, I don't know.
The witch.
Just like I said, you farming? Yeah.
No, I garden. But anyways,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't
Green thumb?
Like, yes, indeed. But anyways,
Indubitably.
so beside the point. We had this big farmhouse, and it was me, my two sisters, and my two parents. And
Right.
we have like there's like a lot of stories from this, but one of the ones that sticks out to me the very most is me and my.
What? Arian, can I? Oh, right.
Draw
No,
what you saw.
I don't need to. I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna draw.
Me and my
Okay.
Do it in a paper, not on the back of my notebook. please.
Okay.
So, me and my oldest sister are upstairs, and I don't even remember what we were doing. We were just goofing off.
Mhm.
Then we go downstairs to go and get, like, something from the kitchen.
Is this the house that I've been to?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is Suffield, yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like a kid. So, when you come downstairs, you come down into the living room, and then you walk from the living room into this, like, middle area, and there's, like, a pool table and the bathroom, and then there's an office attached to that, and then you walk into the kitchen. But it's all
Mhm.
kind of one open floor with just, like, little doorways. And we come downstairs, and my middle sister, Kinley, she's in the living room, and she's watching TV and all this, and didn't think anything of it. I said, hey, like, what are you watching? She said, whatever movie. I said, okay, cool, we're grabbing something from the kitchen. Do you want anything? She goes, no, I'm good. Okay, cool. So we're walking, and there is one way to the kitchen. That's it. We're walking. We walk into the kitchen, and my middle sister bumps into us, and she was in the kitchen. And we said, hey, so weren't you in the living room? She goes, I came to get a Gatorade like 5 minutes ago. I haven't been in the living room in like 5 minutes. And we were like,
Oh,
Nah,
Gaggle.
don't mess with that.
And we were like, what? So, put it down.
you're right.
Yeah, so it was my sister. Looked just like my sister, sounded like my sister. I talked to her.
So you sat with your
We
sister,
didn't-
but not your sister.
Yeah, we didn't sit. We just like.
So that was a
stood
full
and talked to her.
entity.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had a full entity.
And
in your
it was
house.
my sister, and I didn't. The sister I've lived my whole life with.
Did you mention that to her? Like, bro, I just saw
so we
you.
all knew the house was like there was something wrong, and so
No.
we like, and we had a lot of stuff.
There's a gas leak.
No, but there was like a lot of instances of like my oldest sister. She was like 15 and I was 7, and she came into my room one night and she got in bed with me, and I was like weird, and because typically I would
Alabama.
be the one that,
Oh my
I
god.
would be the one that would like get scared in the night and like go to my older sisters. But she came to my room and I was so confused. And the next morning we went to her room and all her drawers were pulled out and like her socks were like flung.
No.
And we were like,
no.
what? She had a lot of cases. Her bedroom was off the attic, like the landing of the attic, and it was like this weird creaky door. It was really creepy. So my dad tried to like cover it.
I
with ice for her.
don't want to scare you guys, but the room we're in.
Stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
I'm telling you right now. Listen.
You need to stop.
You know how it's so cold in here?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, why?
The librarians think that this room's haunted.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
But I have kind of proof. I have kind of
I
proof.
don't catch
That light. Do you remember what I told you the story?
Yeah.
That light. No one goes in here besides me and Carolyn.
Yeah, I've been.
I
going
come
in
in
for,
here,
like, 2 years.
I'm-
I've been going in here for like this school year.
I come in here. I'm like, someone came in here and broke that. I'm like, I go to the librarian. I go, there's a broken light. I know you let people in here sometimes, but she goes, no one's been in there. Oh,
Yeah, that does happen like a lot. Where like
there was glass.
I'm looking at this cupboard right here, and I see one door open. I'm throwing the
It's
mic
locked.
out the window and
It's locked.
getting out of here.
It's locked. But
Yeah.
it's
no,
been.
that's true actually. Like that happens a lot where like stuff will just like disappear and I'll find it in like a cabinet like later. But all the cabinets are locked.
Mhm.
Like even I don't have a copy of the key yet.
Who does?
There's one teacher that has a copy of the
Mr.
key.
Winnegar.
Miss Osterman.
Oh, Ostrich.
And she doesn't come in here
Ever.
without reason. And the only reason she ever really comes in here is to like get stuff that like I asked for, so I'm with her.
It
Why
was.
would she put something in a cabinet?
Yeah, and
And
all the
like a
cabinets
locked
have
cabinet.
like organization. Like one cabinet's like cables, one's like batteries, one's
Mhm.
phones, one's
Yeah.
cameras, whatever. So it's like weird when you open up the camera cabinet and there's like batteries in it. And it's like,
I'm gonna zoom in on your face when
no, yeah.
Do you
this-
guys wanna hear
this
the
is
story?
weird, but I just kind of figured like,
that I found on the internet.
sure.
Okay.
Also, I want to talk about in this podcast
Mhm.
when you talk about skinwalkers because I know they're real
What
Oh.
did you think could be
and
Bigfoot?
witches
Oh,
they're
You
real.
could go on like
They
days about
are
witches.
real.
Oh,
I
I-
know
no,
they
yeah, they
I
are.
think witchcraft is.
I feel like it's
No,
fully.
but it works.
No,
No,
yeah.
no, no. You want to hear something funny?
What?
So when I was like 13, 14, I had like the phase where I was like, I'm a witch.
Yeah.
Right?
No, yeah. Everyone does.
We all met me when
Oh.
I was 13, 14. But
Yeah.
guys, don't worry.
But it
I
works.
was a green witch.
Really?
And so
Mhm.
I was like,
Do you still think? Do you still practice it?
No.
I have tarot cards. And like that's it.
Me too.
I'm like, cool.
We should do a tarot reading on here.
No, I don't.
I
don't really
would
think
actually
that
pee
much.
my pants because I fully believe
But
in it.
I
Do a
like.
Ouija board.
You're insane. In this room, you're funny.
No, we can do it right now.
How?
Wait, should we do it?
We can
We
make
should be
one.
like Charlie.
Yeah, let's play Charlie. So
Okay.
you
No,
talk
but-
and we're gonna set it up.
Okay.
Okay.
No, so like I uploaded like this like witch.
He said Sigma. Sigma, bro. Sigma.
No, I set up like this like witch like starter pack on Amazon like in my like
So
no yeah like in my like birthday wish list and my
Yeah.
my like very religious southern
Oh.
grandma like saw it and like freaked out
Just
and
I'm like, baby, let me get the demons
no,
out of
literally,
you.
she like freaked out. She like called my mom. She was like, "Is Carolyn into witchcraft? She's gone to the dark side."
Oh Jesus!
Oh no! No.
freaked out about it. And then my mom was like, you literally have to like make something up and explain to her that you're not a witch. And I was like, Mama, I am a witch.
Mama, a witch behind you.
Mama, a witch behind you.
I think because they're round, it's not gonna work. I think because those pencils are round, it's not gonna work.
It's gonna work.
I've done it with makeup.
Well, I'll read my story while you try to figure that out. My brother saw ghosts as a kid. 2 decades later, I realized what he actually saw. I was about 7 years old. My brother was about 10. It was well past our bedtime when our mom woke up off the couch to put us to bed. Our dad worked construction out of town back then. Oh my god.
Anyways, continue.
Back then, so it was often just the three of us at the house for the night. Up the stairs and to the immediate right was our parents' bedroom. Going left put you in the middle of a hallway. Taking another left down the hallway led to my brother's room. The opposite end was my room, which was also across the hall from our upstairs bathroom. At either end of the hallway, our windowed doors we always kept locked and rarely used. The door on my end led to a balcony overlooking the front yard, and the door on the brother's end opened to an open back porch.
How long is this story?
I'm about to get to the good part.
Never paid attention to like the house dynamics when they described it.
This is the good part. My brother and mom both had a habit of waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. I only knew this because I was always a light sleeper, and they could just flush with the door open This night, however, my brother stopped on his way to his room and came back towards the bathroom. I'm going to try to pee before I go to bed. The past few nights, I've been too afraid to walk to the bathroom. I keep seeing a man wearing stripes at the end of the hallway.
I've heard this story before, actually.
Don't tell him.
Can we get there?
Videos
Yeah,
where it's
okay.
like, don't watch part 2. This is what happened.
So, I'll cut to the other important part.
Okay.
Do you remember that time I opened the front door to the cops and Max ran inside the kitchen and started tearing open the big bag of dog food we had? This really caught me by surprise because in all the years I've lived at the house, we never once called the cops. I asked her what she was talking about, and she looked equally surprised. Oh, that's right, I never told you because you were too young at the time. One night I woke up hearing noises outside my window, and when I looked, I saw a man staring in the bedroom. She went on to describe how he turned the light, which caused him to take off running, and how she grabbed my dad's pistol before calling the cops. I can't remember all the details when they showed up. Tall white man wearing a striped shirt and jeans, short dark hair, something like that. They said it matched the description and man they were looking for in the area. It turns out he escaped from jail on a murder charge.
That was a good whistle.
That was. This has nothing to do with paranormal. My fear is froggers.
What's that?
They're like people who they're like people who go into your house and do it for fun, not because they need a place to live. Hide.
Oh, that's
I've never heard of that, but I just got goosebumps.
Hiding. And they don't do it because
they can't. So you can't see them.
they don't do it because they need a place. They do it because it's fun. And that's
Wait, so like if I leave my house unlocked, a frog will just come in and hide in my house.
Frogger.
A frogger
Yeah.
will just come into my house and hide, and then I don't even know they're there.
that's like
That's-
oh my god, you know what's so scary?
What?
Like you're driving at night and like
Oh, and
my
you see a
God.
figure. What was that?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. Like, the fact that someone could be like in your
Slenderman. Back seat.
Like imagine just you're just driving and someone's in your backseat. Like that's just
No, I
Too
check
much.
my.
100%.
I don't check.
So I drive my dad's truck.
Yeah.
And I'm so scared of like being like it is a
In the-
truck.
What
Yeah.
kind?
It's a Ford F1.
Oh.
Yes, it is nice. Thanks, Papa. My car will be done soon. I'll stop driving it. Thank you. I'm like building a car right now. It's a pain. But anyways, not the
yeah.
point. But not the point. I check like the bed of the truck because I'm so scared. Like I'll be like driving and just like someone will like, pop up.
Oh
like,
my god.
Terrified. And I work late at night. I work till
Yeah.
like 10 o'clock at night usually. And I'm like, there's like 3 cars in the parking lot, and I'm like,
That's
I
actually
like,
terrifying.
I like look so silly, goofy walking to my car because like my coworkers like they like walk the other way, and I start like booking it in my like little like, visor.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys.
Now,
Arian, yes.
have y'all ever heard about the Appalachian Mountains? Appalachian Mountains.
Shut up.
What's that place called, like Dudleytown or whatever?
In Connecticut, Dudleytown, Connecticut.
What's
You know
that?
what? Let's talk about that first.
guys,
So, let me tell
podcast
you.
episode, we all break into Dudleytown.
Field trip.
Wait.
Spooky Stories Part 2?
Wait,
So,
who has
Dudley
a...
Town.
Okay,
Dudley
wait, tell me,
It's
tell me.
a abandoned town in Connecticut,
Uh-huh.
and it's abandoned.
I have another story.
Abandoned.
For a
Me
reason,
too.
for the reason being that so much paranormal happened in it, they had everyone leave the town.
So many people were passing away for like
Yeah,
random.
for
Oh
no
my
reason.
You're not even supposed to go in there. Like,
Yeah,
No,
like
it's like-
now it's owned by
Shut
it's
up.
owned by really rich people in Connecticut, and it's now considered
got-
if
just-
you
I
go
just
there.
got goosebumps.
Yes,
No, yeah, and
if
like
you go
the-
there, it's considered trespassing, even though it's a whole. It used to be like a town,
And there's-
town
the-
hall.
the
Like
houses
So-
are still there,
yeah, houses
the
are still there.
furniture's
Furniture
in-
is there. It's literally
People
it
up
literally
and
looked like
left.
one day somebody got up, left, and never came back. That's
That's
what it
exactly
looks
what it looks
Oh
like.
my
And I wanna go
God.
so
I'm trying to
bad.
go.
You know that house I was telling you about, the scary one with those glowing eyes?
Yeah.
Yes.
A few months ago, I had found out that whole street was haunted.
Oh, good.
And it gets worse. It was so haunted that they had a whole documentary about a house in that street, just
What's
that
the
street.
documentary?
I don't remember the name. I remember the house though, because every time I'd walk by, every kid would like avoid that house.
Hell no.
And this is the worst part. To this day, I think I still remember the shudder that went down my spine when I saw something walk by the window. That house has
That
been
brings me up
Yeah.
to
vacant
I have
for
like,
years.
This is like making me think of like all the stories from my Suffield house of like I'll tell a quick one. So my dad, he's not a skeptical guy. Like it would be wrong to say that, but he's an adult.
Yeah.
And when you're a kid and you think a house is haunted, obviously it's easy to kind of just like brush that off as like, oh, kid being a kid. My dad, that house was haunted and he knew it. And at the time, my dad was working 2 jobs, and so he came home at night and it was late, and me and my sisters and my mom, we were in bed, and he comes home and he sits down to take his work boots off in the kitchen. My dad is a very big guy. He's about 6'1",
Yeah.
and he's like pretty,
Yeah.
2 something, muscle, big guy.
big guy. Big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy.
So you get it.
Mhm.
So he's sitting there, he leans over, he's taking his work boots off, and something kicks the back of his chair, and he slides across the kitchen.
No.
And he said he was so scared that he did not look behind him. He took his boots off, and he went up to bed because he was too scared to turn around and look to see what kicked him, because he knew no one in that house, between me and my sisters, because we were kids, or my mother, were strong enough to slide him that far across the kitchen floor. And he knew it. And he had also seen like a man in the basement, and he saw,
I would dip.
yeah, it was like
House
bad.
on the market
House on
the
the market.
next day.
He saw like a colonial guy in the basement. He saw he saw
Frogger.
like, he saw like a woman like out in our field, like in our field by our
the one.
Yeah, it was like bad. He like saw
This one?
people. No,
Oh,
not
okay,
my
good.
current one.
If I went
No,
in that
I
house,
think I would.
And he loves ghost stories and everything like. But he would be very quick to try and rationalize it because he
Oh,
wanted.
you can't
he would, like, talk
rationalize
to these people
that.
thinking like these people were trespassers.
He would try to explain
Yeah,
in any way.
he would literally like be like, "Hey, like, what are you doing here?" Like thinking that they were people because he didn't immediately go, "Oh, that's a ghost." He went,
Yeah.
"Hey, there's someone in my house with my kids."
That makes sense.
But then he would like our basement. It was just like a dirt like cellar because it was an old house. And so he said one time he like saw a guy going down in the basement, so he obviously like followed him to be like, "Get out!"
Hey.
Eyebrows.
get
There
out.
was no way out besides that one steps because it was old house. It was very small.
Oh my
and he goes down there, no one was down there.
Oh my god.
And he was
No.
like,
You all
Here's
got,
the
like, a
thing.
baseball
I think
bat
I've
or something?
actually seen a skinwalker before.
No, okay, I was about to bring that up. So we
Yeah.
we do live on the Appalachian Trail. It's not as
Yeah.
deep as say like Pennsylvania
Right.
is, but yeah, us in
Yes.
Litchfield County, we live like on a very small like sliver of it.
Yeah.
Where it kind of like only Litchfield County is kind of the one that kind of
I've been
touches
on
a
the
little bit.
Appalachian.
I want to go.
I never
there
want to
was
go
one
there.
answer.
Let me tell you why. I watch too many videos and I research it too much on the Appalachian Trail. Why do everyone that lives in Appalachia, they tell you, do not look in the trees. If you hear your name, no, you didn't. If you hear a scream that you can identify and it sounds like it's close to you, means it's far away. If it sounds far away, it means it's close to you. There are so many different folk stories dating back to way before colonial America, and you cannot tell me that it's not true when, why would the people in Appalachia still be living the lives they live, closing the blinds as soon as the sun is down, not going outside, not doing anything, if it's not true? Here's my thing.
Tell us.
You are driving.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Not on like Route 8 or anything, right? Not on like Route 8 or anything. You're driving like in like Barkhamsted, where there's like the road is like a one way.
Cool. So where I live, love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So like just anywhere where it's like one road, one way, and they're just oh my god, I forgot what the road is called, but it's off 44 when you want to go towards where I camped in. There's that road that just goes forever,
Oh my
forever,
God,
forever,
wait.
forever.
Ratlum?
No, not Ratlum. You know, like when you're on 44.
Yeah.
What about it? What about it?
Anyways, you drive down it, and I was driving down it. We were going on our way to Amelia's house. To my friend's house. Sorry, name dropping. And
Venus is quaking at how much he's to edit this out.
it's so dark, and my Jeep lights are not very strong. It's so dark, and the trees are going over the road, and me and my brother are just driving down this road. It is generally the scariest thing ever because at any given moment, what if something just shoots out and just runs
Is
in
there
your direction?
What's it called? A cemetery on it?
Yeah.
That might be the Green Lady Cemetery.
You want to hear
And I've
something
been
about,
there.
Really? You want to hear something
I've
about
been
the
there.
cemetery? You tell
Yeah.
first and then I have
So basically, we had this little era, like with me and my sister and my dad, where we were like, "Oh my God, let's go to the Green Lady Cemetery and like check it out and see if like there's anything up with that." So
Oh my God.
we would go like every other weekend, sometimes, just
Yeah.
for like during Halloween time. And one time we saw this like light in the
Just
in
like
the
a white
trees.
light, or
Just
just,
a
like,
white light
in the
like,
trees?
In the trees, and we were like, "What the heck is that?"
Yeah.
And so that was another time, and then another time that we went, the car door literally slammed. It literally
Just on you guys,
slammed.
like you just got out of the car and it slammed behind you.
Yes, I dropped so many f-bombs. I was just like in front of my dad too, and I was
literally.
like, I'm out.
I was
breathing.
getting ready to like go to dinner, and I was in my room, and I hear my dad yell my name. I go downstairs to his room because he can yell pretty loud. I go downstairs. I'm looking around. Mind you.
keep in mind.
Keep in mind.
His bed's like this, so anyone could hide right there. So I was like,
Not a frogger.
I was like, I don't see my dad. My dad's not small enough to hide behind that little section. I'm going to go upstairs. I go upstairs. I see my dad. I go, did you call me? He goes, no. Oh.
Very good.
Oh.
Oh.
It keeps going. I go outside.
My bad.
I go outside to do the trash because he asked me to do the trash. Mind you again.
Mind you again. We're minded.
Keeping this in mind.
It's dark out. It's dark. I think it's
dark.
so. I'm dragging the barrel up. We have a long drive. You got a can barrel?
Trash can.
Trash
I
barrel.
just got one of those like plastic.
I got
Yeah.
the plastic
Green and
green and the
blue.
blue.
Oh.
We have a dumpster.
So I bring it to the top. I look across the street. You know where Circle Road is? That little circle with the swings.
Oh my God, you live near West Hill?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I look dead at the end of that circle. Someone waves. And it gets worse.
Hey, so those are my pencils.
Oh, the other one's over there.
It's
I'll play with that.
because if it's like someone just being funny, being like, "Hey," it wasn't like that. It was like
Like
a long arm go up high and go
my
side to side. And you know how you can't bend your arm that far? It kept going, and this part of the arm stayed up. Hey, get out of my house now.
What?
Get out now.
I would actually cry.
I think I would just like, I don't know.
I'd be so real. I would poop my pants.
Mind you, this is nighttime. I'm literally like, I book it inside. The driveway's long.
Yeah.
So I didn't look back. I bolted that door open. I was shaking because it's cold out. I saw someone.
Going like this.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's awful.
Who does that at night?
At
Like, no
night?
one in the right mind is just gonna like.
I also
sit out there and be like,
Also UFOs. Saw one at the circle before.
Oh my God! Wait! Hold on. I want to like back it up because I want to
to
get
the
in
Green
UFO
Lady?
suit, but I want to go back to the Green Lady Cemetery.
guys, it's real.
So, I didn't know
Shivers.
that
I'm
there
cold.
was like a thing.
This room is awful.
We're about to
Also,
see it
it's
like a shadow like
December.
this.
Oh God! Can you imagine? We look at like the video. It's like all orbs.
Don't even
We look at the video. There's someone in between me and Madeline smiling.
Oh my God!
It's smile.
Oh
I'm editing
my
and I see
God!
Arian go like this. I'm like,
Anyways, you guys.
I'm gonna cut to that. Zoom in.
Oh my God.
Green Lady Cemetery.
Yes. So
Why is it called the Green Lady Cemetery?
I don't know. I didn't know. Okay.
Lady died there, and someone took her grave or whatever. It's like
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
thing. There's a
I don't know.
story like
I didn't know any of that until literally just now. But so my dad, he was driving and we were in his pickup and we were driving past it because we had to go there to like our we were going somewhere. I don't even remember.
Is that Ariana? I'm looking at the green lady.
I hate you so
Throw the picture up there. Throw the picture up there.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, we're driving and his truck is like a newer truck, so it has like all the non-crash sensors around it.
Mhm.
So like when
Did
you
it
like
start going off?
and so it was very early in the morning because I think we were going to my family's at the time my family's restaurant, and so we had to be there very early. So it was like 4 in the morning. No one's on the street.
Oh, that's not a good time.
And the front camera starts going off. That like rear end collision like sensor, and those sensors, I don't know if you guys' cars have those sensors, but it turns the dash red and it's like bah, 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 like it's so loud because obviously you don't want to crash. But the thing is, you have to be so close to something for that to trigger. And so my dad, he was like, okay, maybe it was like a leaf or something covering the sand. And then the back sensor started going off that someone was getting too close. And so all the sensors around the truck started like
Don't do
beeping,
that.
and it scared my dad so much. He just kept driving. Like he was like, I don't care if there's something in front of me or something behind me. He's like, I'm not getting out to check. And he just like booked it. And it didn't stop going
I googled
off until we
it.
got
This
back.
is scary. Lore has circulated since the mid-1960s that the cemetery is haunted by a female ghost known as the Green Lady. Local lore varies on the cause of the Green Lady's death, but the most popular tale says she drowned in a swamp during an early spring snowstorm. We're about to have a snow.
She's probably be out.
The spirit materialized.
Tonight, and guys, I have to.
The spirit materialized. The spirit materialized in a flowing green dress as a gravesite of Elizabeth Palmeter. For that reason, many believe Elizabeth Palmeter is the spirit known as the Green Lady. She is said to flash an enigmatic smile. No.
That light you saw was her, man.
Oh.
That's terrifying.
I'm not done.
They do like
Before disappearing.
on the other side of the woods.
Before disappearing. Okay. But the Green Lady does not always take full form. Many say that she sometimes materializes a glowing green mist above the...
That light you saw was her, man. You saw it. You saw it.
Keeps going. Elizabeth's drowning was the first of those seemingly accidental deaths intended to rid the town of Seventh-day Baptists. So she's getting revenge.
Oh my god.
No, because here's the thing.
Oh, wait.
Is
Litchfield County
haunted.
is
Haunted.
We in the
horrific.
thick of it for real.
No, yeah.
Haunted.
Like there could be a brand new house being built, and you walk into it. If it was built,
energy is
it's off because the land of this area is like terrifying.
Wait, there's a story about how she died.
We just heard she
Yeah,
drowned.
No,
didn't she drown?
there's more. Unaware of how bad the weather was about to be, Benjamin, her husband, traveled into town to purchase supplies. Instead of going back, instead of going back, he stayed and waited for her. She thought something bad happened to him, so she put on her favorite green dress when she decided out looking for him. The snow was falling so hard the visibility was impossible, and she lost her way in the onslaught. During her aimless wander, she slipped and drowned into a swamp. When the storm eventually died down, Benjamin arrived back to an empty house. He went searching for... Where's her house?
We're about to find out.
Okay, can we just mention this is like really sad though? Like that's
so
like she
sad.
put on like her favorite green dress to like
There
go
needs to be a
find her
story about
husband
her.
in the
Someone
storm.
make a song about her.
Yeah, and someone stole her grave.
Yeah,
It'll be...
so sad.
That's scary.
Yeah,
I
poor
mean,
girl.
honestly, like pop off for
But-
haunting, you know? Like,
Yeah, like get your revenge. I'm here for
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
That's...
absolutely.
I got chills.
Me too.
I mean, so did she, because she was in the snow,
She's
but...
a bit chilly.
That's insane.
I love
Well,
such a horror stories and like,
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh lord,
But-
I have like so many.
I could go on.
Okay, this is like a good one because I feel
Mhm.
like this is like what a lot of skepticals like have. It's like, oh, you're a bunch of believers, blah blah blah.
Bunch of believers.
Yeah. So back at the Suffield house, this
Yup.
house, like we lived there for like I don't even know, I was young, but like for a while.
Yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't negative spirits besides the thing like kicking my dad. It was just scary.
That ghost was just really mad that day.
Well, like,
That ghost was
well,
having
like
that
That and like there was like a person that would sit at my sister's like bed like while she was sleeping.
No.
She would like wake up to like
No.
something like sitting on the end of her bed where like her feet were.
Oh.
And
Couldn't
like
do that.
she didn't really like that very much.
Oh, I wouldn't like that either.
But yeah, and there was like little kids and stuff that were in the house. Like,
Oh.
like yeah, one time we went to attic and like found a bunch of vintage toys, and my dad literally was like, "Do not touch those.
You know,
Leave those there."
Leave those. We don't need another Annabelle.
No,
or whatever.
literally. Yeah, but no, we were like, I had a birthday party, and there was like a bunch of kids over, whatever, and we
You
were.
had friends?
oh my god, the ghost is. your
Hey,
friend.
so second episode, I'm quitting. No, so listen, shut your mouth. No.
I love you.
No, okay.
Bah humbug is crazy.
Bah humbug.
Where the Christmas Carol? That's the story.
Yeah, it's Scrooge. It's a Ghost of Christmas Past.
Present and future. Those were your 3 friends?
Oh my god, okay, listen. Okay, so I had a birthday party, there was a bunch of people over at the house, and my parents, when we were kids, they would invite like their friends to birthday parties too.
Yeah.
So all the adults are in the kitchen, all the kids are in the living room, we're watching a movie, and it's like all the kids that are sleeping over are like there, and everyone else had like left, right? And then there's all the adults. So my dad calls us in to the kitchen, and he goes, "Guys, I want you to come see this." And so we said, "Okay." And there's like me, a couple friends, my sisters, and then like a bunch of adults.
What's happening?
And so we all go into the kitchen, and we're all standing at the table, and we had like this doorway that went from like the office like area into the kitchen, and we had hung streamers up like this, so it was like a walkway, you know what I mean? And so we're all standing there, and my dad, how the story goes, is my dad's friend had gotten up to get a drink, make himself something, and he looks over to the doorway where the streamers are, and just one that was in the middle is going back and forth as if someone was like holding this.
No.
So rationally, he goes, "Okay, maybe it's a, like wind or something." So he takes a lighter and he goes over, flicks the lighter, and the flame doesn't flick. There's no air. There's no breeze. There's nothing hitting it. So he's
I
like,
thought you were gonna say he like burnt it down.
No.
Preach.
No.
Yeah, kill it while it's there.
No. He just like held up to see if it was like wind
Yeah,
blowing
yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
Nothing.
Still air.
And it was like the air was completely still, but the one streamer in the middle, not the ones around it, just one in the middle was going back and forth.
No.
I'm like, oh, that's like weird. So then my dad looks at it and goes, "Yo, like whoever's doing that, please stop, dude."
Did it stop?
And it stopped.
I hate that.
So
Yes,
then,
we love that.
Back it up.
so then we were like, so the kids like aren't in the room at this point, and then they're all like, "That's weird," and then it picks back up again, and then
It's like a pendulum, you know?
no,
the
literally.
pendulums, like
So then he calls me and my sisters and like a few of our friends into the kitchen to see,
Yeah.
because apparently they want us to have nightmares. And no, but then they tell us, and then I, as like a little kid, I go like, "Hey, like, can you please stop?" And it stopped, and then I go, "Okay, you can do it again," and it picked right back up, and then I was like, "Do the streamer on the far end," and it did, and it was like listening. So then
God, you were playing with the ghost.
I was like straight up, and then
That's out of a horror.
But then
straight
like,
out of a horror
but
movie.
The
like,
devil is alive.
But then,
You're
like-
a witch.
no, but then like all the adults are in the room and they're all watching it, and they like. I want to call my dad because I want like I feel like this sounds.
Okay, while she
Professional.
does that,
Wait, okay.
We need to talk about witches.
There was a story.
go for it.
There was a story that was confirmed true. This thing was like, this girl was playing hide and seek in a closet, and then everyone saw her go in the closet. They were doing something with the closet. I don't know. So they open the closet. She's gone.
Guys, I'm calling my dad.
Gone.
Gone with the wind. She was gone.
Hey, Papa.
Oh, put him on voice.
I'm going to. Papa. Wait, hold on. Hey, are you super busy right now? Do you remember when I was a kid? I'm on the podcast with my friends right now. Okay. Do you remember when we were kids and we had that party and there was a ghost playing with the streamer?
Yes.
Do you remember when a ghost kicked the back of your chair and you slid across the kitchen?
I didn't slide across the kitchen.
Okay, what happened then? you have a couple microphones.
Something I could not see kicked the back of my cheek.
And
I
it
hit the back of my cheek.
Something you could not.
something you couldn't see. Okay, do you have any other like ghost stories?
Did you like fall out of the chair?
Papa? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you have any like ghosts? Do you have any other ghost stories?
I do.
Would you care to share one on the podcast?
Not right now. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
We'll come back.
Okay, that's
We'll come
fine.
back
You
to
don't have to. Okay, that was all. I just wanted confirmation so I didn't sound crazy.
That confirmation isn't going to make you sound any more sane.
Okay. Okay, I love you.
Bye. Witches are so intriguing.
You'll take any of
The-
number
No, because they're a witch. That's why they're intriguing. They lure you by not even doing anything to you. They are
Wait.
scary and horrifying.
Have you guys seen that thing where it's like, oh, this is the worst trap I've ever seen, and it's like something like weird happening like out in the woods or something? Oh. Like something out in the woods, like one flower petal like wiggling back and forth or like going up and down, and it's like, and people say like, oh, it's like witches like trying to trap you because you'll pick the flower or you'll pick something.
No,
and
because
the
no,
stairs
that's
will
not
grab
what
it.
it is.
They'll reach-
That's not what it is. I heard that's like Wendigos.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's like
No,
it's like
you don't know
cryptids.
about. You don't
That's
know about.
enlightened you. So a Wendigo
Okay.
is the cryptid name for a witch that can shapeshift into any living thing that they so please to
Creature,
shapeshift
evil spirit
into.
originating from
I'm gonna have like night.
Algonquin folklore. The concept of Wendigo has been widely used in literature and art, such as social commercials and horror.
Very similar to Skinwalker.
Do you want to see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Wait. Yeah.
Throw up a picture here. This is what it looks like.
Let me see.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this was in the ritual.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
ritual, yes. Yes.
Have you seen-
So basically, what it is they are creatures that live supposedly mostly on the Appalachian Trail, and that you are the most vulnerable when it comes to them when you are walking alone on the Appalachian Trail in the dark.
Now, why would you go hiking in the dark?
See, that's my thing too, because you know what's out there.
But you do like a 3-day camping trip,
Yes.
and then it gets dark and you're camping and you haven't set up camp yet.
Or if you want to go see the sunset.
Yeah, I heard this story.
So
That's true.
the thing is, they can shapeshift, but they can't shapeshift to 100% like full. What's the word?
Full.
Full like, yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
So like, for example, if they shapeshift into a human, they might have a tail
grotesque.
or like 3 legs instead
Or
of 2
their
because
eyes
they can't.
look weird.
Or their eyes are really close
Wait.
together.
or like their skin looks like
Like, so we'll be able to
sticky.
know.
Yeah, or their skin looks like it's peeling because they can't shapeshift it to 100%. What's the word? When something is 100% this. Certainty? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
go with
100% accurate.
So like that. You see how it looks like. I hate that.
Wait, let me see
I hate that. Like, look, ready? Hold on.
Is that a dog?
Yes.
No one kind of creeps me out a little bit more than that.
Mhm.
Have you heard those stories of people that go like camping and stuff, and they'll be like getting followed by like
So like, this is what a Wendigo human would look like because it's just not 100% right, but it's there.
Oh, Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Uncanny
yeah,
Valley
yeah.
stuff.
Do you know what I believe that might be a little strange?
What?
this
I
whole
bel-
conversation is making everyone think we're insane.
I think
No, it's okay.
because I don't know why I believe this. I believe if you like believe in something hard enough, or if a lot of people believe in something hard enough,
It's
it
real.
will be real.
So that's an actual theory, and you're not crazy. It is like a real like theory. People say like, oh, these.
Like Slenderman, like that was
Yeah.
funny. Like people like it
I
was
don't
fake.
think he's real.
I don't
It
think
was
he's
fake,
real.
but people have been seeing things similar to it. Maybe it's just like
Maybe it's not a man in a suit, but is it a cryptid man that's slender and white?
Exactly,
Maybe.
exactly. And
exactly.
It's like, well, I think when a lot of people believe in something or hear of something, and it's like kind of in their mind that it's real,
Right.
it almost allows like nature to take its course and it becomes real. And I know that
Dude.
I actually do sound crazy when I say that, but like
It's
That's why witches are. Let me tell you something.
witches are real. Yeah.
I know, but like, here's the thing. Because when you think of witch, you think of like, huzzah, and then they're like a frog.
I put a spell on you.
I put a spell.
and now you're
They
mine.
do.
Really?
I was on scrolling through TikTok and I had one witch talk post, and I'm looking at it. It's like, silent devotion, make a obsession jar with me. He's gonna love you in a day.
hey, so I've made one of those before.
Oh my god! Let me tell you, this girl brought out rosemary, thyme, rocks, crystals,
she was-
candles, wine, needles.
She was cooking stone stew.
She's like,
She brought out the Campbell's chicken noodle.
it's all about the attention and where you want the magic to go. She's over here like, parsley, thyme, stick the needle into the candle, carve their name on it.
She's fully wicked.
No, because then she was like, now I'm going to turn off the audio. We're going to have just 10 seconds of where I'm just going to do the incantation. And she just
starts
like,
levitating.
and I'm like, what are you doing? And then next TikTok, Skinwalkers, and I'm like, that's who she is.
Yeah,
She was
has-
conjuring them.
Hey,
Conjure- Anyways, we're going to talk about a story about getting lured into the woods with different things with you, right?
Like a goat.
That person is not real.
That's not
No,
real.
yeah. If something is calling you and not letting up, it's not real.
If you and one other person are experiencing something, but one other person with you isn't, and it's like, we're not crazy. You have to see this. You have to see this. And they're like, see what? They're the problem.
They're what you should be saying.
And it's like, you've seen the Smile movies, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
If
God.
you're the only one experiencing that, the psychological damage
It's
is
I'd be
crazy.
cooked. I'd just be like,
I saw this story. It was
Like,
called.
me.
It's another creepy pasta. It's
Yeah.
Mr.
No, honestly.
Widemouth. It was about this boy who moved into this house because he kept moving because he was an army kid, and this creature, Mr. Widemouth, is just crazy name. Hanging like, we should go to this place I know. We should go to this place I know. And there was another incident where he was like. There's this place I know. We'll be back. Welcome back. Anyway, he's like, I know, come to this place. Don't screw him again.
I'm not going to.
Oh no, it's alright. And then he was like, there was this one incident where he woke up in the middle of the night. This Mr. Widemouth.
Wait. One in Simsbury?
No, it was a creepypasta.
Oh, I was literally like,
He's at the window.
I did.
Yeah.
He's at the window. He's like, look, if you imagine there's a trampoline down there, you'll jump back up. Hey, get away from me. So, this thing, he's getting ready to leave the house because like his parents are moving. Parents don't know about this. He's leaving, and Mr. Widemouth smiles through the window and holds up a steak knife. He comes back like 10 years later. He follows down to where the guy who was like the Mr. Widemouth was like, you should come this way. 10 years later, the building's gone. So he goes down to this path. It's a child cemetery. No, just no.
Because this reminds me of another story. Do you guys know about the black-eyed children? No. Black-eyed children?
No. Tell me. I need to know now.
I don't.
Tell me. I need
So
to know now.
there are these children. So you also might see them, like there's like signs in some parts of the U.S. that says wave back to the children, they'll wave back. Or like it says like please wave, the children will wave back. So it's something called black-eyed children.
Why? What happens if you don't
They
wave?
come,
Where?
they attack you. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, they're like
Just
they're, like,
across the
They're
country.
just like things that like.
Yeah.
I'm like.
So New England is very prone to having all of the cryptids ever. So
Where?
New England is very
Oh,
prone
yeah.
to having all the cryptids ever. So
Honestly, like the coolest part about New England is how haunted it is. In my opinion,
Yeah.
I have so many books on.
I
Like,
think
New
it's
England
sick.
hauntings. Yeah, I
But
think
so these children, they're black-eyed, signifying that there's no soul in them.
Yeah.
They're just a creature with no soul. That's why their eyes are completely black.
Yeah.
Like iris, the white parts of your eye, black.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
edit you with black eyes.
And
just like wave at the
so what they do is they come to your front door of your house, usually after dark. What are we looking at?
Just fixing it.
Usually after dark, and they come to your house and they knock. It's never just one child. It's always like 2 or 3. I heard.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, I always
And
heard it's like
yeah,
two.
it's like 2 or 3
Or
children.
like one with an animal.
Yeah, or like one with a,
Like
usually,
a goat.
yeah, like a goat or like a sheep
Back
or
to the goat.
like farm animals.
It's always goats. Can we talk about that? It's always goats.
Every horror movie, it's goats. The devil is a goat. Satanism is a goat. Satanism is a goat. Anyways, so they come here and they knock on your door, and when you answer them, the rule is you need to answer the children, or they will never leave you alone.
Yeah.
Rule number 2 is when you open the door, you offer to play with them because they're gonna ask you, "Hey, do you want to play?" And you better play with them because if you don't, they will never leave you alone.
Anna's a black-eyed
And the thing
child.
is, if you say no, they will. The rumor is their eyes are supposed to take your soul.
Yeah.
You'll have my soul now.
Like you're gonna live, but your soul is gone.
You know what I would say? I would say, yeah, let's play hide and seek. Y'all hide over there. I'll seek you
We
later.
should become foggers in Dudleytown.
I was watching Chucky,
You should buy
and that reminds me.
Yeah. Right.
What's that noise?
Him.
Oh, I was like, not again. I was watching Chucky.
That
If
cabinet
a
falls over
doll
that light comes in.
came,
Just all
if
the
a
lights
doll
like
came
that.
to life and told me, "Hey, let's play hide the soul," I'm gonna hide your limbs everywhere. Your plastic limbs, you freaky doll.
I forgot you talked about Chucky. I was like, what?
I cut the person up.
No, but let's be real. I feel like dolls are the best. vessel for spirits.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Can I ask a question?
What?
What?
And I don't want it to sound like bad, but
Stupid.
I'm very curious.
Ask.
So you are religiously Muslim, correct?
I am.
Do they have like ghost stories, or do you like
You got your
believe
own.
in
I do.
certain
You
things?
got your
Do
own.
because
We
I didn't
do.
want it to sound like.
But
I
the
was,
thing
like,
is,
ostracizing you, but,
this like in my religion, our scary stories are something that have kept me up that night, and I literally
us
had
the
to like
scariest
read the
one.
Quran and have it playing in the background, or there was
Really?
no sleeping for me.
really.
Yes.
Read
Because
one.
like I don't know anything really much about the Muslim like. The,
Okay,
like,
so
the
in
ideology
my
and
religion, we have
spiritual
something
side.
called.
That was the chair. I heard it.
The second I started talking about this, I heard that. I nearly peed my pants. Any damn.
Any day. No,
In my
I
religion.
would really love to hear about like
Yeah,
because like
Caroline?
there's
Okay.
a lot of I know.
Let him speak.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying because like the like religion.
I'm gonna
that
take your
I
microphone
heard-
away.
That's
So,
fair. I
and
can
Christianity, we can start there. You
Yeah.
have the devil, and then you
Right.
have what is it?
tell. I'm not
Ghosts?
No, not ghosts or
It's like-
ghouls.
it's
It's
like- It's just God. It's like
no,
but I know that's like,
Satan.
messed up.
Oh, the demons. You have demons.
Demons.
Oh, okay.
right.
I was like,
In Islam, you also have the devil or shaitan, and then you have the jinns, the genies,
Right.
which
Yeah.
is not like a genie, but like a
Right.
jinn.
yeah.
So these jinns are in my religion, and it's also in Christianity. I don't know if it's in Judaism as well. I'm not sure. Is they live in in the same world that we do, but kind of like a parallel universe where they could be sitting on this table with us right now. They can see us. They can mingle with us. We cannot mingle or see with them.
So like upside down.
Kind of, but it's not like Demogorgons. Like a
Right.
jinn can look just like I can.
Right.
So it would be like if I.
So, like,
was a
see, I'm
Jen
getting
and you guys
goosebumps.
Didn't know.
Yeah. So like I'm getting goosebumps right now because do you know what's so you
Really starts suspecting
supposedly when you are born in my religion you have a jinn that sticks by your entire life. So that right now my jinn is right here. But I can't see him, I can't feel him, but he could be petting my head right now. He could be shoving his ear and
Is that why
his
your
finger in
hair's
my
been
ear.
moving this whole time?
You see, the thing is like we cannot mingle with their universe, but they can there could be one yours could be right here. Yours could be
hate
looking
that.
you dead into the soul, but you can't see
Are
it.
they out
I
to
hate
try
you.
and get you to do something? I was
they,
gonna
like-
say.
So they're evil ones, and there's some that are Muslims. There are jinns out there that are Muslims that pray to God, but they're so damned because they came from the devil that they are just considered jinns, and they are not okay. And here's a really scary story. We're in Montenegro. We're in
So there's a
Rojaja, where my
story
mom
here.
is from, and there's a house, my grandma's house, and we stay on the top floor, which is like an attic room, but it's huge. It's like the size of this media center. It's like
Yeah.
10 people can sleep in that room. That's still very comfortable.
Yeah.
So me and my stupid cousins, we think it's really fun to try to talk to them or try to watch horror movies about them or try to, So one night we were doing that, and a really good sign that. So also in my religion, the only things I can see a jinn are dogs, donkeys, and snakes.
Oh, interesting. Donkeys.
Yeah, donkeys, because there's like something about them that I forgot what it was. And camels, I think, can see them as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, so those 4 animals can see them, but can like literally like when people are like, why is my dog barking at nothing? That's what they're barking
That's
at.
like
My dogs
oh
do
my
that.
gosh.
Yeah.
all the
So
time,
this
and
it's
I'm
about a
rural,
dog.
And I live in rural Barkham.
Actually, this story is like not really long, but there's many parts to it. So first part is we're trying to go to bed. We're watching this horror movie. No, we have not heard not one sound the entire movie. We didn't talk. We didn't nothing. There was just no outside noise. The second we are done with this movie, there are whispers, and on my religion as well, there's a way you can communicate with them, but not like they'll talk back to you,
Right,
but
just like
you make yourself known that
objects.
you're talking to them. So at the end of this movie, the end credits are. We can't understand it. We don't know what the hell's going on. We just thought it was horror movie, suspense, whatever.
You replay
Dogs
it.
start barking like actual crazy. With the windows open, we got too scared to go open the window. Barks. Dogs start barking like it sounds like they're right next to us. Like they are going crazy. Next morning we wake up. There's witchcraft in Montenegro. There are people that they say they're Muslim, but they're actually not. They practice witchcraft because they're trying to get you. Next day, guess what we find?
What?
Rattlesnake skin all under the windowsill of where that window is. Not rattlesnake, snake skin. I don't know why I said rattlesnake, snake skin.
Yeah, regardless.
Not there before. We go outside every day in Montenegro. We love the nature.
Fully off topic, but we can come back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Me and my boyfriend were, because he loves scary videos.
Yeah, so do I. Who doesn't?
And
Yeah.
we were watching this video. It really scared. It like had me up at night.
Yeah.
It was this baby, and through the window you see this woman, very clear, very
Yeah.
very scary woman, go in like this, and then hide.
Absolutely
banging
not.
on the window, and this woman, the mother, comes in, sees this person, goes, "Go away, go away!" On their other camera, where that mind you, this is the second story, and they have a roof.
Yeah.
So on the other camera, at the same time, nothing's there. But this gets worse. Me and my boyfriend look for that video. It's nowhere to be found.
That's happened to me like a few times.
Yeah, that happens to
It's
me.
like-
that's why I could finish a sentence. That happens to me all the time.
Yeah, where you find, like,
Shivers.
these really creepy
This
videos
video,
and then
Yeah.
it's gone.
like this video, I
Fell off the internet.
I see scary videos. I'm like, yeah, that's scary. I'll keep up to it. And
Yeah.
this one stuck with me, and I will never forget it because it was that.
And you will
scary.
never find it.
I'll never find it.
Find it, but
Second part of your story.
Oh, so
Yeah.
in Montenegro, the currency that we have is euro.
Yeah.
Right.
Serbia has dinar.
Okay.
Only Serbia. I have no Serbians in my family, nor does anyone in my culture like Serbians because huge wars for years, whatever.
Yeah.
So, around my grandma's house, there was two things. One, I didn't know about. I heard from my mother when she was growing up, and two, that we found. So, when my mom was growing up, they found. So, like, did you guys ever like dissect owl pellets? And you could find like the entire mouse in owl pellets.
Oh yeah.
So there was twine. In the twine wrapped was mouse bones, in sheep poop, with feathers coming out of it. 3 of those around my grandmother's house as a curse.
Yeah. That's a hex.
Yeah, that's a hex. They found that and they didn't know what to do. They just prayed and they threw it as far away as they could. They found it again the next day. The same exact one, just there where it was yesterday.
spot?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Now up to my story. The day I found the rattlesnake skin, guess what I found the next day? A 2 dinar. A 2 Serbian dinar, which means like 2 euro. Basically like 2 euros.
Yeah.
1 gold coin all the way at the corner of the house, just sitting there. It was not there the day before. My uncles and my cousin just did the yard work the other day. It was shiny, brand new coin.
Coins.
Right there.
Coins?
A 2 dinar. 2 dinare. That's what it's called.
Coins?
Right there on the corner of the house.
In witchcraft,
It's
there's
real.
something So it's like
Hey, guess what I did? I brought it inside, and they started freaking out. They had me throw it in the woods. Anyways, that's all I have to say.
Really?
Yeah.
coins and witchcraft are just something so sinister.
Well, I have another story.
But it's like
so glad I opened this
you
up.
see movies, and they're like, oh, you got sent coins, and then there's like dimes. This, all that means is like, you're gonna lose money in a terrible way. You're gonna lose it because
Because you were sued because of whatever.
sued, because
Yeah.
of it's just like a bad
Oh man.
negative.
Yeah.
So same with the same house. This is the last story I'm going to share. So when my mom was growing up, this before I was born, she was still in Montenegro, still in the house. So if they were older now. My mom has 8 other siblings. The only ones at the house in this time were her older brother, which is 10 years older than her sister. No, actually no, just her and my mom and her brother, I think. So one day they're just at home, and there's something that we call a tsigani, which is a gypsy woman, but they're witches that are poor that ask for money from people. One of those, this woman, this tsigani, this gypsy, comes to the front door of the house, knocks on it. They open the door for her. She doesn't say why she's there, doesn't say her name. She walks in, goes straight into the living room, sits down. They're like, okay. Okay, but here the custom in Montenegro is when someone enters your home, you hospitality is you give them a coffee, you give them water, and they leave. So my grandma is like, would you like anything to drink? Help yourself. You know, what do you want?
Already have
She
help
goes,
yourself,
nothing.
help
I need to tell you something. You're gonna listen to me, and then I'm gonna leave.
Oh no.
So she looks.
Listen.
She
You
looks
listen.
dead into my uncle and goes, dead into my grandma and goes, your son that is still living with you, he's going to make it over the water and he's going to do something that he doesn't know he's going to do right now. Your daughter is also going to go over the water, and then she just leaves. She says that and she goes like, your daughter's also going over the water, don't know when. This woman leaves. Guess
Like,
what?
moved to
Guess
where?
what? My uncle, a year after that, moved to the United States. Guess what? My mom moved to the United States, right over the ocean. She said they're both going to make a huge commitment and go over the water. My grandma's never met this woman. My grandma doesn't know where the hell she came from. How does she get to the house? Because their house, you need to go like up the biggest hill ever. I've walked it once and nearly died. Yeah, so just now. And then she left, and they have never seen that woman ever again. And exactly what she said was going to happen happened. And they didn't realize. They were like, oh, I have to follow what this woman said. No, it just happened.
Yeah.
My mother was pregnant with my brother. I was about 9, 10, and we're going to.
It's lunchtime.
I know. I'm full.
You guys-
I didn't eat. Me and Madeline didn't eat. So Melissa's his last one. Then we're going to go, and you guys can do your outro.
Okay.
Yeah.
We walked into wherever we were going, and this lady in a car stops us and goes, "A boy?" Mind you, we had no idea who this woman is.
Pregnant with your brother?
Yes. We had no idea that he was going to be a boy, and we just look at her like, we don't
What?
know yet.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Mind, she wasn't even that pregnant, too. So she could have just been like, fat?
Yeah. So you think I'm
She comes
fat?
Imagine someone just comes up to you, bloated today.
But she comes up, boy? My mother, in shock, goes, I don't know yet. And she goes, it is. Drives away.
Guess what? Was it a boy?
Boy.
I think
Prophecies like that spook me.
So how do you
Yeah.
Yeah, now above the
think
door,
you
there's a
know.
whole like Islamic prayer above the
Oh,
door. So
yeah.
anyone that walks in,
Yeah.
if they're hit with a bad energy, they're gonna want to leave the house immediately.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna get out.
I genuinely believe that like certain people can tune into something
Profit.
that others can. I think some people.
It's so
I'm like, I want so desperately to be that person, but like I just don't think I
No one's
am.
gonna like
but
you,
like
babe.
I know.
Thank
I
you
know, but, like, I
guys
feel like I, like,
for coming.
Thank you so much for having
Oh,
us.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, you two, get out of here.
Bye.
Y'all see ya.
Well, that was eventful.
Yes.
We chose to do a scary stories episode because we
What's
miss
more
Halloween.
entertaining? Yeah.
We miss Halloween.
It's something we
didn't
both
start it.
enjoy. And I
It's-
feel like that's enough of a reason.
Yeah, mind your business. Thank you for watching. Anyway.
Thank you so much for getting this far and
That was-
supporting us in our new podcast. I
Yeah,
feel like
this is such
really
an
cool.
adventure.
It is.
A
This is a cool starting
scary
point.
one. If you want to be guests in this, beware. You're in for a scare because Carolyn's
Okay,
here.
Goosebumps intro.
Carolyn's here. She's scary. No, that story is true. I fully it's scary.
Oh yeah, it is scary. This room.
There's still glass over there.
I honestly like kind of don't love being in this room alone
I don't like it either.
because like I came in over the summer to help like get stuff unpacked and organized and stuff. Not fun.
Especially with the lights like this.
Yeah, this is. I wouldn't do that. I left. Like,
Yeah,
the
no,
open and
yeah,
stuff.
no. Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you watching this. We hope you continue
that
watching
is
us.
Really cool that you guys
Care this much.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I promise we'll go back to talking about school stuff
Yeah,
and
but,
like
I mean,
being a bit shady. Not too shady.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been fun. This is the second episode.
Yeah, reshot
And
because the last
yes,
time we
Yeah,
yapped,
and it was boring
Last-
for everyone but us. But
we laughed. We giggled.
yeah, but our YouTube channel should be up shortly.
Mm-hmm.
We'll display all of our socials here.
Yeah. Go if you want to come on that podcast, text us here. If you have suggestions, text us here. If you have literally anything, go here.
Yeah.
Or keep watching this YouTube channel and comment.
Yeah.
Other
Love you.
than that, next week we're going to talk about Go Guardian. Did you see that?
No. Love you.
Bye.
Ah, my microphone. I don't know what just happened.
Bye.